Aaron, what is our third main topic today?
It comes to us from Matty-G. Hey, John and crew. Hello. During the quarantine era, there was something that took over Netflix, and it was Squid Game. I know I'm a little late to the party, but I watched the whole show in one day. According to the director and creator, Netflix and him are in talks not only for a second season, but a third. What do you think about sequels to Squid Game? And keep bringing on the filthy.
Yeah, Squid Game is the latest thing. It seems like every 6 months or so, there's the new biggest thing ever on Netflix. Squid Game became that for Netflix very quickly.
And it was very big.
And it was huge.
Yeah.
And you can see why. It's a show that you kind of get drawn into. I mean, it's very much a play on Battle Royale, Hunger Games, whatever. I mean, it's not, let's not pretend like it's the most original thing that's ever come out. But the way they did it, it really kept you hooked in. Now, look, I'm not one of these people who thinks Squid Game was like the greatest thing on TV this year. I don't. But I really liked it. And I didn't watch the whole series in one day, but I think I watched the whole series in like 3 days. Because you just always want to see, it had that nicotine effect. You know, it just hooked you. It just hooked you in. And you just want to watch the next one and the next one and the next one. And the way it ends with me going, I want to see the next chapter.
Yep.
With the thing when he's getting on the airplane and the phone call, I'm like, I want to see the next chapter. This could be really interesting. Now, we've all known there was going to be a Squid Game season 2. I mean, that's obvious. And the creator of the series has talked about it and all that kind of, we knew it was going to come, obviously. But it sounds like it's not just a sequel. There could be a lot more coming. This comes to us from the folks over at Variety who write the following. It's officially greenlit. Squid Game, Netflix's breakout hit of 2021, will be getting a season 2, co-CEO and chief content officer Ted Sarandos affirmed. On Netflix's fourth quarter 2021 earnings interview, Sarandos was asked whether there would be a second season of the violent South Korean survival drama, which has scored as the company's #1 most viewed TV series. Absolutely, Sarandos replied. The Squid Game universe has just begun. The Squid Game universe has just begun. I want to emphasize this part again. He isn't just talking about a sequel. I think he was very specific in his choice of words. A Squid Game universe. He's not looking at another sequel. He's looking at a sequel, sure, and probably part 3. But I'm telling you right now, there's no official report on this, but I'm telling you right now, they are already talking about prequel series. They're talking about spin-off series. They're going to do a series on the old man in the bed at the end. Mm-hmm. They're going to do a series on the girl that we met. They're going to do prequel stuff, future stuff. They're going to, I'm telling you, we're going to be Squid Gamed out. And I don't blame them. Mm-hmm. I don't blame them at all. When you got a hit like that comes out of nowhere and catches world by surprise the way that Squid Game did, of course you go all in on it. Are they going to run into the ground? Oh, I guarantee you they're going to run this into the ground. But until it's in the ground, it's probably going to be kind of fun on the way too. So, and again, I don't blame them at all. Aaron, you see this news that they're moving forward. Are you feeling pretty good about this?
Well, as I said yesterday, if it comes from Korea, I'm watching it. The storytelling, I don't know what's in the water there. I lived in Korea for 2 years. I had a beautiful time, and there's something about the storytelling from Korean filmmakers. Every single thing I have seen, I have absolutely loved. And John, you know this, but Ray and Robert, I don't know if you guys know this. Robert, you might. So in 2016, when Tom and I got married, and we both got diagnosed with cancer, we decided to start doing a holiday card, because that's what adults do. And we didn't want to do the stupid...
I haven't got there yet.
Right. We didn't want to do the stupid, boring, here's what's going on in our year. And so because Stranger Things came out that year, we decided to do a really fun take on it. And so our holiday card was Tom and me dressed in really bad wedding gear and a photo, and it said 2016 was a strange year in the Stranger Things font. And then the next year it was Westworld, and the next year it was Glow, and then the next year it was something, and then last year it was Schitt's Creek. Well, this year our card is, in 2021, the Degnans won their squad game.
I get it. Yeah, little baby Degnans.
Wow.
That's adorable.
And Joey has her own little outfit as well. And then, of course, for our 4 cats, yes, you counted it, 4 cats because we're fucking crazy. They're all going to be dressed in the suits of the guards. We have like the red suits for the guards, and then Tom and I have. I'm going to be wearing the shirt with the number for the crazy lady that was screaming all the time. Obviously, so yeah. So
you have to have a cigarette too.
Oh, for sure. So yes, I am a huge fan of Squid Games to the point where we are modeling our holiday card after it. And I could not be more thrilled about this. You can run that show into the ground. I will be in the ground right there with you. And hey, I'm just saying, if you want to do Squid Games International and you need an annoying American woman, I can be that.
Because I can already see where this is going to go too. Because you look at the what's the big horror series with Jigsaw Saw? You look at the Saw franchise, right?
Yeah.
It was a basic same formula every time, just stretching it even more and more thin. But it was all about, okay, what are the traps going to be this time? What are the traps? What are the traps? What are the traps? When you're watching Final Destination, what are the new unique ways they're all going to die? What are the new unique ways they're going to die? Squid Game's all going to be about what are the new games?
Yeah.
What are the new games?
And there's different games in different parts of the world and in different cultures. Childhood games are unique to where you grow up, which is so exciting. And also, it should be worth mentioning that Oh Young-soo won the Best Supporting Actor for the old man in the bed. Right. At the end, he won Best Supporting Actor at the Golden Globes this year. So we're really seeing not only a crossover of these genre shows, but we're also seeing them in the awards categories as well.
Well, also, Netflix, Money Heist. If people haven't watched Money Heist, which is another great show, is from Spain. They're now doing Money Heist Korea.
Oh, wow.
So they're taking that. So I could absolutely see there's got to be, and who's to say the Squid Games, it's the elite all over the world.
Yeah.
Not just the elites in Korea.
And if you look at the guys that were wearing the masks, like the weird people that were watching and paying all that money, they were from all over the world. There was an American in there
and
from
we know
Texas.
Nothing about them.
Exactly.
Like where do they come from? And I could definitely see not only will they have international Squid Games, but like you said, John, I would love to see what if Squid Game becomes a sport?
Oh.
What if they actually do a future Squid Game?
Doesn't John Cena already host a show like that?
John Cena can host Squid Game.
I mean where people are dying. You're watching it like like the Running Man. Like in the Running Man, how they have people like in 2075, the Squid Game now is the world's biggest event.
I thought you were talking. I could actually see them making
no, like Squid Game universe, like rollerball.
Or like They Shoot Horses, Don't They, with Jane Fonda. When it was about the Great Depression, and they had these dance contests where people were literally dying on the dance floor because they were so desperate and broke for money, and it was for sport, so that people who were wealthy could watch these desperate poor people. I see where you're going, Robert.
You know what I mean? Like a dystopian future where we're really, and that becomes the biggest TV show of all.
Rob, let me ask you this. So I am reading a lot into, and I think justifiably so, the fact that the dude from Netflix didn't just say, oh yeah, the Squid Game story he said the Squid Game universe is just getting started. How far do you think they could go with this? Are we just talking sequels? Do you think they're going to do spin-offs, prequels, all these types of things?
I think you're right, because what was really interesting about Squid Game is what we didn't see, which was how were they able to build that facility? And it's clearly been there for a long time. I mean, decades they've been playing the game. So there's clearly an international cabal that's enabled this. And so I think there's many different stories to be told. And, obviously we have a cop that went undercover. Well, what if there's been an organization going after Squid Game like Interpol, but they've been doing it for years and they haven't been able to get it done? And I think that there's many different ways to go. I think a Squid Game universe, I'm there for it.
I can just see it now, too. It's going to be like something, 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 a Squid Game story.
Right.
Something, 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 a Squid Game story. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Are you a watcher of Squid Game? Are you one of, listen, if you look at the ratings, I think pretty much all of you have, but what do you think about this? Are you glad they're doing a sequel? Do you think maybe, guys, just do 1 or 2 more and then let's not overkill it? Or are you like Aaron, you're like, nah, drive it into the ground, do whatever you want to do. However you guys are feeling about it, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.